This time we're in a different environment. As you see, I'm in my cage, not in my bike. And the reason for that, because of damn rain. Damn rain on the horizon. So I'm on my way to a demo day, another demo day. It's at the same place that I went to like the last time, but it's at a different location. And the bikes that they're gonna have now are CFMOTOs and like a whole bunch of Yamahas. I'm kind of curious to try out the CFMOTOs. I really wanted to take the bike, but because like the weather is so like iffy right now, I don't want to have to ride in the rain again, especially like when like where I'm going is like an hour away, all the way and down Fort Worth. So I decided to take the cage instead. So number one, I won't have to get wet. And number two, I won't have to worry about these drivers on the road while riding when it's raining. Because I don't mind riding in the rain. It's just the people around here can't drive. So that's what we're doing now. We're heading there. I have all my gear, my helmet, pants, boots, all that. So they're gonna be geared up. But I don't know what I'm gonna ride first. But I'll let you know when we get there. Get the fuck. Speaking of rain, it's raining right now. So if I would have been riding in my bike, I would have to ride through this crap, man. It's like, I love the rain, don't get me wrong, but man, riding in the rain is like, it's a damn different beast. But you have to be, oh, come on, truck. Yeah, like, because I'm really starting like to you gotta like think smart. All right, let me see if I can get past this truck. It'll rain for a little bit, then like stop. So it's like, bruh, what is going on? So I don't wanna be right, baby, every single night. It's making me nervous, yeah.
All right, so we finally are going on an actual ride. There was like some rain that came in, so we got to stop what we were doing. We should be all good now. But we're about to get started, and I'm riding that CFMOTO 800 NK, which is pretty cool. Like, I remember I sat on this bike for the first time like 2 years ago, and the dude was pressuring me to ride this bike, but I was unsure about the brand. So now that I have, you know, some experience, I would like to, like, you know, try it out to see, because I'm probably gonna try out the N800 NK, the 675 SS that you see right there, and the MT-07. I kind of want to try them all though. They all look pretty fun. The seat is looking promising though, looking pretty damn comfortable, and I like that screen. It has 168 miles, and man, yeah, there's so much tech on this bike, and I think it has a quick shift. No, it does not, but still, that's fine. That's beside the point. And you can change the modes. Oh, that's cool. Rain mode, street mode. I'm probably gonna put it in like sport mode, just because like the ground is a little wet. First time riding a CFMOTO. Like, I know this brand is like exploding in the US, which is a good thing, because we need more competition so that the big boys will make better bikes and add more tech. Because like some of us like tech. Well, I think like more the main tech that I want bikes to have is the quick shifter and cruise and cruise control, which this bike does. You can turn it on and off, and it's very easy to turn on. And I'm gonna test it when we're on like the road too, to see how it feels. Seems like there's like a little delay in like the screen you see right here. I'm gonna hit the throttle and then it goes up. So, but then again, these are like the first generations of these bikes, so it'll take some time to like iron things out, which is fine. What's the temp on this bike? I can't tell. Let's see if we can like see it. All right, let's get rolling on this rainy day. All right, so I don't know where this route we're gonna go to, but it is a little wet, so we gotta be careful. But the seat is okay. First impression, the seat feels a lot harder than like it looks, which is kind of crazy. The rain's starting to come down, so just gotta be careful. That's all. But a little rain never hurt nobody, and it's easy to find neutral. I love it. So far the bike feels very comfortable. You're very upright. I like the damn screen. I think it's the same size as my screen on my Z9. All right, and we're off. Yeah, buddy, let's ride. Cause like I know how to ride in the rain, so it's not like a. not like an unknown feeling. You still have to be careful throwing the ball. And I know we have folks behind us who may not be as experienced. But so far, the bike, like, you are very upright on this damn thing. There we go. So yeah, it's a little rain coming down, but that's fine. Still get to feel how the bike is. I can't be going too crazy on the bike, but we can still ride though. We can still ride and see how it feels. And it kind of like feels like my MT, what the hell I'm talking about? Kind of feels like my Z650. Because this bike, I think, is a 3-cylinder or a parallel twin. I'm not 100% sure, but I will put like facts on the screen. And she shifts pretty well. The shifts don't seem too like harsh. Yeah, this does feel like a parallel twin though. Because I remember I had set on this bike when I was looking for my first bike, and that was in 2023. But I decided to go with the Z650 because I wanted to go with like a reputable brand, and CFMOTO was so brand new at the time. And then I'm glad that I went with the Z650 because these bikes are cheap. Like I think this bike is going for like $6,000 now, which is actually pretty insane when you think about it. $6,000 for like a bike is pretty much unheard of, especially like an 800cc. But because they're so cheap, when you try to resell them, they don't really sell well at all. So you have to be very, like, just careful about that, because especially if you're trying like to get like the newer bike and you think that you're gonna get what you paid for. Because this bike is made in China, so it has that stereotype, which I don't know why folks get all butthurt when like most of their life has came from China. Like the phone you have and everything else comes from that place. So like you can't be like, oh, this thing is some Chinese made crap, when your phone was pretty much assembled in China. So hush. Your phone, your TV, pretty much 95% of the things you have in your house comes from China. So pretty good so far. I like the way it drives. I can't really like test the brakes all that much. I will once we get to a stop. But yeah, 800 NK. So far, not bad. I'm digging it. And to see, like, once you like sit down in it, it's really not that bad. But like first initial butt plant, it felt pretty hard. But one thing I can say, like in like the 2 to 4,000 RRP range, it does have like a little jerkiness to it, probably because I'm going slow. But the brakes feel responsive, but it's raining, so I can't really like get on it like I want to. But it does sound good. Baby! Now if it had a quick shifter, that would be cool too, but maybe the next edition or something like that. Yeah, but it feels good. Like you're like upright. There's not too much pressure on my arms. But yeah, it does bog down if you go below 3,000 RPMs. Oh yeah, brakes feel nice. Ooh, brakes feel real nice. Brakes feel hella nice. Holy, those things grippy. I love it. Yeah, pretty light too. I don't know like the wet weight of this bike. I'll probably say like 450-ish. Somebody honked the horn. Oh man, I love it. I even clean my visor up a little bit. Okay, cool. So y'all can hear me, so y'all won't have to hear all that wind. Ooh, but it does have like that low end grunt. But it sounds like my Z650. That's what it reminds me of. It low-key takes me back home to my first bike. But like one thing I said, that like my first bike lives on because it lives through Molina. Actually no, I'm mistaken. I set on the 650 NK. I think that's what I set on because I was trying to compare that one to the Z650. But the Z650 I just went with because it was for me personally, it was better overall. Because CFMOTO was brand new, and like in my mind, I was feeling shit. Like if something goes wrong with my bike, I kind of want to not have to wait on parts and stuff like that. But now that we're like past that point, I think they have like a. Oh, this is gonna be a nice turn in like the when it's dry. Can I change modes while I'm riding? Nope, do not operate. So I have to get off to like change. Okay, so So you can change on the fly, but you can't change while you have the accelerator pinned in. And I do like each of like the screens too. So that we're in rain mode. So that probably will turn up the traction control and the ABS to max. I change back to street mode. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a possum. That thing got fucked up. God damn, thing got fucked up. Let's try out this cruise control. See how that works. Now let's set it to 40. Got to hold it? I don't know. Weird. So it's on, but I don't know what I have to do to get it to like start. Have to be in like a different gear. Okay. So I guess you can't go below 40, but cruise control is like the best. Because I can just sit here and just ride. Don't have to worry about too much. Can I blink down? You can. Can I shift down and it'll stay on? Okay, no. Okay. So the cruise control works pretty well, but you can't like switch gears while it's on. So you pretty much have to stay in like the exact same gear that you're in the whole time. So it seems like that you have to be above 40 in order to set it off. Or do I have to hold it down? I don't know. But I know it does work, but I'm not really 100% sure how to turn it off and on. Like, yeah, that front brake would knock your ass completely off. I tell you that. Yeah, but it sounds good though. Sounds very good. And the clutch play, I mean, like the clutch pull is very like light, and it's very easy to take off compared to like some bikes that I've rode. Sometimes it's a little tough. Now, would I get one? Because like they're so cheap, I feel like this would be a good like commuter around town bike. I'm not saying take this bike on a long road trip, which you possibly could because the cruise control helps with that. So like you'll give your hand a break. That's my main complaint with my bike is that man, like sometimes my hand be getting tired. But they did solve that issue on the newer Z9s. But I already have my bike, so I don't want to really change at all. Better than I thought, but my only complaint would be like the bottom end like jerks. Like once you get on the bike, it like rides fine, but it doesn't like to go so slow. It shudders in like a way. It's like not like a bad shudder, but you feel it like shake. But I was glad we were able to at least like ride this bike or ride a bike because the rain came in hard and strong, man. It is good that is, you know, subsided for now. There's a little rain showers here and there, but it's not bad. Even though we didn't get to like, you know, mob like that last ride. she's still fun. Yeah, she's still fun to mob. That's for damn sure. Yeah, so that was a fun ride. I just really did enjoy that. She had to get a little dirty, but that's fun. And the 800 NK.